News 4 Tucson, live at 10.
A changing of the guard on Capitol Hill as the House hands over control of the impeachment process against President Trump to the Senate. The House voting almost entirely along party lines to send the articles and approve 7 managers who will make the case at trial. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Angelique Lazardi.
And I'm John Overall. Senators Kirsten Sinema and Martha McSally from Arizona will be serving as jurors in the impeachment trial.
And just what kind of trial should we expect to see? News 4 Tucson's Eric Fink joins us live in studio with the details. Eric.
That for sure remains a big question tonight, John. Angelique. Frank Figluzzi is the former assistant director for counterintelligence at the FBI. He spent 25 years dealing with criminal trials in the federal system. He says what most Americans expect is to have something that looks like a for-real trial. And that, he says, includes witnesses. For only the 3rd time in American history, articles of impeachment against the sitting president were marched over to the Senate Wednesday. The trial is set to begin next Tuesday, one that a former longtime FBI official hopes will have new witnesses.
One baby step toward restoring faith in our system would be to have the Senate do the right thing, hold a righteous trial, call witnesses that are meaningful witnesses, and leave all of us thinking we may agree or disagree with the outcome, but we think they did the right thing by us.
President Trump tweeting, "Here we go again, another con job by the do-nothing Democrats." All of this work was supposed to be done by the House, not the Senate. Former National Security Director John Bolton has said he'll testify if called.
I don't see any cons to calling a guy who was this close to the president, is a fact witness, is someone who said, "I think this deal with Ukraine is a drug deal. I don't want any part of it. You better report it to the White House lawyers." That man needs to testify.
News 4 Tucson sitting down exclusively with Arizona Democratic Senate candidate Mark Kelly to get his take.
Well, I don't know of many trials that have ever occurred without witnesses. So I think it's very important that United States senators get an opportunity to hear from the folks in the White House that have direct and relevant experience with the issue of what actually happened between the White House and Ukraine.
We contacted Senator Martha McSally's office for comment, and we did not hear back.
All right, then bring it.
Now, 4 GOP senators would have to cross over and vote with the Democrats to allow witnesses to testify. 67 out of 100 senators would have to vote to impeach in order to convict and remove President Trump. That means 20 Republicans would have to break at that point with their party. In studio tonight, I'm Eric Fink, News 4 Tucson.